Hello, my name is Eric Rogers, and this is my week 3 video for the server-side languages class. For this week, we were to create a random fruit advertisement to build upon our week 2 assignment. And for my project, I placed my fruit advertisement above my form where the user submits new fruits. And this is completely random. If you click on the reload or refresh, it will actually change fruits and colors according to what you have in the database. To add a new fruit, the user would grab a URL of an image and then enter the fruit name, the color, and then enter the image URL. Click submit. And now it has been added to the database at the very bottom. That contains the image URL, the color, the fruit, the ID, and an option to delete each of these. And because it's in the database, it is now a part of the advertisement rotation as well. If I want to remove this new fruit or any of the fruits, all I have to do is click on delete and it will delete from the database. And as you can tell, every time this page loads, it brings up a new fruit. And now the dragon fruit is removed. So if the user tries to click submit with an empty field, they'll get an error that says please fill out this field. They can put anything in there, and as you can tell, it does for each one. Also, for this one, if they do not give a valid URL, they just have some data, it will actually tell them please enter a URL. So for my fruitads.php, at the top I have my call to the API, which will call my fruitget.php, and then it will decode JSON contents that is sent back, and then loop through the contents of the JSON, and for each fruit that it returns, it will give a variable name for the fruit name, the fruit color, and the fruit image. After that, I have login credentials for the database for my username and password, and then created a new database connection. And if the user submits the form, it will grab the fruit name, fruit color, and fruit image from the input fields, and then prepare a insert statement for mySQL and bind parameters for the fruit name, fruit color, and fruit image to use in this insert statement, and then execute the statement afterwards. Then I start my HTML page, and in the header section I used the fruit advertisement, and I used PHP inline in the HTML to use the fruit color and the fruit name as such. I also set the fruit color to a style, that way it would style the text on the page as well to whatever color that the fruit has. Directly below that I have my form. I added the URL field, and it is required as well. And then I have the start of my table headers, and below this I have my PHP call that will select the fruit name, fruit color, and fruit image from the fruit table and order it by ID number. And then it will execute the statement, and then I loop through the results and populate the table with the information returned from the database. For the delete fruit PHP, I created a new database connection, and then I grabbed the ID value from the URL and prepare the statement and bind the ID parameter, and then execute the SQL statement. And then I redirect the user back to the fruitads PHP and disconnect from the database. For the fruitget PHP, which will be my API, I set my login credentials, create a new database connection, and then select my fruit name, fruit color, fruit image from the fruits table and order it by random and limit it to one result. And then I'll prepare the SQL statement and then execute it. And afterwards, I fetch the results from this statement and encode it into JSON data and then echo the JSON data. Thanks for watching.